And new at midday, the Republican legislators who walked out in 2023 will not be eligible to run for re-election for the immediate next term after their current term ends. Now, today, the Oregon State Supreme Court ruled in favor of Secretary of State Lavon Griffin-Velid's interpretation of Measure 113. Now, the measure was passed by voters in 2022. Back in August, the Secretary of State announced she would direct the Elections Division to implement an administrative ruling providing guidance to candidates on Measure 113. Now, Measure 113 states that 10 or more unexcused absences, quote, shall disqualify the member from holding office as a senator or representative for the term following the election after the member's current term is completed. In response to the ruling, Oregon Secretary of State says, quote, I've said from the beginning my intention was to support the voters. It was clear to me that voters intended for legislators with certain number of absences in a legislative session to be immediately disqualified from seeking re-election. Now, she goes on to thank the Oregon Supreme Court for providing clarity on how to implement Measure 113. Now, as for Southern Oregon Senators Art Robinson, Lynn Finley, and Dennis Linthicum will not be eligible to run for re-election.